Good afternoon. This is Colonel Dave Trybula coming to you from headquarters, White Sands Missile Range, on Monday, 6 April 2020, with our daily COVID-19 updates. To the numbers, New Mexico is reporting 686 cases, 262 in the counties surrounding Albuquerque, 64 in Santa Fe, 5 in Socorro, 30 in Dona Ana, 3 in Otero. El Paso is reporting 115 and Juarez 11. Yesterday, I provided guidance on cloth face coverings, and I want to reiterate that for those that may not have caught yesterday's video. Effective immediately, to the maximum extent practical, all individuals on WSMR property, installations, and facilities will wear cloth face coverings when they cannot maintain 6 feet of social distance in public areas or work centers. This does not include in your residence on WSMR. This includes all military personnel, DoD civilian employees, family members, DoD contractors, and all other individuals on WSMR property, installations, and facilities. Now let me clarify some of what that means. These are cloth face coverings. These are not masks. And these are intended to be make-it-yourself solution. We do not want to pull the limited supply of masks that we have from those that have got to interface directly on a regular basis with people that may have been exposed or may have COVID-19. We're going to have a video inserted here that shows how the Surgeon General of the United States demonstrates how to make a face covering with materials you already have at your residence.
Here's how you can make your own face covering in a few easy steps with items you can find around the house, like an old scarf, a bandana or a hand towel, or you can make a face covering out of an old t-shirt. Fold it to the middle from the bottom, fold it to the middle from the top, fold it again to the middle from the bottom, and again from the top, and then 2 rubber bands, one on one side and one on the other side. Then you fold either side to the middle and you have yourself cloth face covering. It's that easy.
Additionally, the CDC has provided instructions for both sewing and non-sewing cloth face coverings, and those are posted to our website. Face coverings must be appropriate and non-offensive. Furthermore, for service members, our soldiers, sailors, airmen, they must also be conservative. By Wednesday, everyone should have a cloth face covering with them for situations when you can't maintain a 6-foot social distance. Now, when you're wearing a face covering, it's not a substitute for maintaining social distancing. It is an additional protective measure. Remember, the first line of defense is you. For parents, this includes your children. What we're trying to do is break network connections and prevent the spread of this disease. That's one of the reasons why school is closed. If your children slip up and they're playing with lots of other kids, correct them. Otherwise, you are endorsing what they're doing and increasing the susceptibility of the community. Now, let me be clear. This doesn't mean stay inside. Physical and mental health is important. Vitamin D is important. So don't hesitate to get outside and get some of the great weather that we're having right now. But at the same time, practice good personal hygiene and appropriate social distancing. You might have seen me in the morning on a run or in the afternoon on a walk. If you see me not practicing appropriate social distancing, that's my wife that I'm with. So to today's questions, we've got 2 related questions. The first one is, are the pest control personnel still servicing the buildings, bug spraying and larger pest removal? Yes, based on work orders and schedules, they're being taken and processed, so that continues. The second question, Should we trickle into our work areas and clear out any perishables we left behind since teleworking began? For example, candy dishes, snacks in the drawers, food in the fridges. So really two parts to this. The first part is, if you're teleworking, you should not be coming in unless your supervisor has cleared you to come in. But part of what being able to telework does is minimize the traffic that we have through facilities, and therefore minimizes the potential for cross-contamination. And so you should not come in without talking to your supervisor for anything if you are teleworking. At the same point in time, if you think you've got a science project that you left behind based on food or anything else in your office, then have the conversation with your chain of command, and let's make sure that we've got somebody who can check on it. There are folks still working and maybe in the building you're in or maybe not, and let's have a plan for being able to get after it, and not one that you do on your own, one that chain of command has got an active plan to work forward to. So those are today's questions. We've added a link on the public website so that you can email me directly. And so it's a big button right next to the COVID button. You'll see it. Don't hesitate to send your questions in via that way, or continue via the methods that we've been using. I want to thank everyone for remaining flexible and diligent, protecting yourself, your family, and our community. Please continue to do so and make sure that you're doing so in a way that we can continue it for the long haul. We're in this together. We'll be back with you tomorrow afternoon. Thank you.